Hi friends. All right, this is it. My first real van trip. More than a night in the van. And I brought everything I've been testing. Starlink, check. Butane stove, check. I've got my Laveo toilet and I've got no lights inside yet, but I've got my trusty Jackery and I am killing it. I set the Starlink up on the ground out in front of the van, and despite being surrounded by trees, I'm getting amazing signal strength. I do have cell phone service, so I can call for help if I need to. So don't worry, Mom, I'm safe. Lots of campers in this campsite. I'm only running DC power in the van right now. I do have AC, but nothing that I really have hooks up to AC at the moment. So whatever I need to charge, like my phone and my watch and my laptop, I use the Jackery for that. And when I pulled into the campsite, I was at 50% of battery life on my battery in the van, my new electrical system. Charged it to 100%. Last time I did that, it ran my fridge and everything else that I had plugged in for a week. So I'm all set for power. I wanted to tell you about my Laveo toilet. Just push this button back here. It puts a new bag in. And let's see what we got. A new bag. Fresh and clean, no more waste. Beautiful. No water needed. So I know there are a lot of options out there for van life, and I was really going to go with a composting toilet, but then I saw the Laveo toilet and I decided to give that a try because it was the same price as the Ogo, and I thought, why not? I don't have to have water. I don't have to have messy cubes. One thing I don't like are all the cartridges. They take up a lot of room, although I do get 15 uses out of each bag. And when I go, number one, when I pee, there's a pee powder, so you can go 3 times in that bag without having to flush. And it actually does work. There's no odor when you flush the toilet or use the pee powder. So I'm not really roughing it, so to speak. Just camping with dignity. I brought my single burner butane stove. I got the Jetboil going for coffee. I got my butane stove going for eggs. We are ready for breakfast. We just got back from Cadillac Mountain. I could have brought my electric kettle with me, but what is the point? I have the Jetboil, so we'll just use that. It works great. Second time ever using the butane stove. I think it came out okay. Tasted fine. There are a lot of things I still need to add to the van. Cabinets would be great so I can store things without having to shift around all of the time. Hooks or some kind of clothesline to dry my towel. Yesterday I hooked it up. I put the towel on a tree to dry after I took a camp shower. That was an experience I've never had before. A camp shower for a quarter. Brought my flip-flops with me. Thank goodness I thought of that. But yep, it's working. I have internet, I have a functioning toilet, and it's kind of how I imagined it would be. Just a little, like I said, shifting around and needing to create space or pick up after myself much more often than I would have at home, to be honest. And if you're wondering what this trip actually felt like, I will have a video coming out on Sunday to give you the inner feelings of how this trip actually felt to be by myself, camping alone with a dog. And I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.